So it's Reborn's Life here, and today I'm going to be doing a DIY for you. For this DIY, well, let me explain what it is first. It's going to be a heart shape, so a heart-shaped thing, and it's going to have holes in it, inside of it, like showing what you can put your pacis in to hold it. So it's going to be like a pacifier holder on show for your nursery. So it's a decoration for your nursery. So yeah, for this DIY, you're going to need, one sec, you're going to need around 5 pacis just for, you know, I've got my little star one here, with the glow in the dark. I've got the one you just saw, the Winnie the Pooh one. I've just got a plain blue one, I've got a plain pink one, and I've got the lips one. So these are just my demonstration ones for today. You're going to need 2 carrier bags, or whatever else, because you're going to use one to paint on and one to put it on after to dry. You're going to need some cardboard. You're going to need a black felt tip pen, a paint of your choice. It's up to you, whatever paint you want to use. So mine's just a little light purple one. A brush and some scissors. That's all you're going to need for this DIY, I think, for now anyway. If you want to, at the end, you could add a string to it and put some tape around it, but I don't know if I'm going to do that yet today. We'll see how long this video takes. We'll see how long this takes, yeah. So the first thing I'm going to do is this is just a cereal box, so it's not the strongest cardboard. I'm going to cut one side of my box so that I have just one side to deal with and I don't need to worry about the rest getting in my way. So yeah, I'm just going to cut that now. Okay guys, so I have my cardboard, so this is just one side of the box and I'm going to be painting this side. So now, with my black felt, oh, my cat is now just getting in the way of the camera. Down we go. Sorry about that. We're going to be making the heart shape. So it's up to you. You can either do the heart thing. I'm alright at drawing hearts, so I'm just kind of going to wing this. Yeah, I'm going to do it this way. I'm trying to think the easiest way. Oh, sorry guys. Okay, so... Okay guys, sorry about the tail in the way. I've just drawn a heart here. It's a bit of an odd shaped heart, I know. But it's alright because I can fix it. So all I need to do really is to make this side a bit more large. So there you go. So just ignore that little line in there. That's my heart. So I'm going to cut that heart out now. Okay guys, so I've cut out my heart. Sorry about the random line, just ignore that. So next thing I'm going to do, hopefully this paint, because it's a real paint, it's not a kid's paint, it's the one for the walls. Hopefully it will cover that line. It'll be fine though. So I'm going to undo my paint. I haven't got a lot in here, but this is a bit of a dry bit, sorry. But I know that it will be fine because you don't actually need a lot for this, but I just have that much. So before I start painting, obviously, I need to get my carrier bag. So this is actually a ripped up one, but it doesn't matter because it's only for painting. It's actually a delivery one. But yeah, I'm going to spread that out. And I'm going to begin painting now. So I'm going to need to roll up these. I'm going to dip this in and get a fair amount in there. And I'm just going to paint it along this little heart. Obviously it doesn't really matter. See, yeah, it's covered the line already, look. It doesn't obviously matter if you go over because it's on the carry bag. That's the good bit about this. Sorry, my cat's like laying right next to the camera, but he's not in it. So it's really funny because that's what I was concentrating on just then, making sure he doesn't get in it. So yeah, I'm literally just going to be painting. Literally, don't have to worry about the lines or anything. I'm just literally painting onto the bag and everything. because it obviously is not that big of a deal. It's only a bag, carry a bag. So I'm gonna obviously go over this a couple of times and then show you guys when it's done. Okay guys, so it's hard to show you because I don't want to ruin the paint, but this is my heart and it's done. So obviously I'm going to need to let it dry now, so I'm going to pop it onto the other carrier bag in a couple of minutes. Okay guys, it's quite a curvy looking thing, but it's drying like that. So while that dries, I'm going to clear away first, because that's obviously very important. So I'm going to wipe all the excess paint off my brush into this bag. So this is, you can see the little heart in it. It's my old carrier bag. I won't be needing that anymore. So now I'm going to take my 5 pacis that I'm going to be using. I know, there we go, that's better. And I'm going to pop them all up like this. And I'm going to look for the 2 biggest ones, the ones with the 2 biggest teeth, which are these 2, because they're both the same. I think this one's, I don't really know, I think they're both the same. They're both the same, they're both from the same shop. So, putting them aside, I'm going to know, obviously, that this is the biggest one. And what I'm going to do is grab my cardboard, which I cut the heart out of, and put the pacifier down like that. And kind of just draw a rough circle around the T. Okay. So there's a little line on the outside, but that's my circle. So that's how I'm going to know, obviously, how big I'm going to need this to be. So if you want to just get to the DIY, then go for it. I'm just going to be doing a bit of talking. First things first, if you have modified your pacifier, if you have if your pacis are magneted, or got magnets connected, you could always stick, I don't know why I'm drawing it, but you could always stick up a mini magnet on to the heart and then use your paci and magnet that. Or you could grab something metal and that is magnet but is heart shaped, like I have something like that, sorry, which will make the magnets stick on there. It also works for ones that are modified where they're cut. You just need obviously a bit smaller holes. But yes, I'm quite concerned about this heart. I really don't understand what it's doing here, but it does need to flatten itself out a bit. I don't know what it's doing. But it's drying, I know that. But I just don't know why it was so bendy. Oh, so right, there we go, that's a bit better now. Let me just quickly grab a bit of paint where my finger just touched it. Anyway, yeah, so I'll be back with you when that's dry. Okay guys, so that's just drying at the moment. I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm going to be using this for one of my next DIYs. And it's just a long cabinet, and it has 2 little drawers in it. It's hard to open them because they're quite stiff, but yeah, and they can come out and they're just full of that. And I'm going to be doing that in one of my next DIYs. It's going to be today. I'm going to make the video, so both these DIYs should be up today, if not tomorrow. But I'm going to be making something out of this, or decorating it, or doing something Reborn related to this, because it's not needed anymore in my family. So yeah, I just got to let you know that it's just drying at the moment. But yeah. But yeah, it's just drying at the moment, so I'll be back with you soon. Okay guys, so the heart is almost dry. I mean, it has a bit of wet on it, but it'll be alright. So this heart is going to be put up on my wall because it won't be too heavy, hopefully. If it is too heavy, I'll do string, but this bit of blue tack should be able to carry it. I just went and decided on that. So I'm just going to be bending the heart a little bit and just cutting a little hole where I think it's appropriate. So I'm going to bend it, because that one didn't really work very well. Cut it. Sorry, I don't want to get it wrong, if you know what I mean. And then I'm going to be just cutting a big enough, looking at that other template I did a minute ago with the, how big the nipple, or whatever you want to call it, of the dummy paci was. So I'm going to be trying to cut an accurate looking teat sized out thing out of this. So that's the first one, and it's actually went alright. This will probably be for this one. So all I'd really do is kind of not really just put it through, and that would carry that paci quite well. Yeah, that one went actually quite well, except for there's some purple colour in it now. But I'm just basically going to do that 5 more times. Okay guys, so I've cut 5 holes out of my heart. So the holes look like that, and I've also kind of dedicated a paci to each place. So the top corner is going to have the pink one. They basically do just go through. Sometimes they need a pull from the other side, which won't hurt anyone. I'm trying to think, this might not go up by blue tack actually, because the teeth will be in the way. But we can try something else. Then the other one, then the pink Winnie the Pooh one's going to go next to that. So it's going to look like that. And then we're going to have this little blue star one. It's going to go below that Winnie the Pooh one. And then we've got this blue one, which is going to go below the pink circle one. And then we've got the lips one, which is going to go at the bottom. And here we have our paci holders. And they all stay in there. You can see the teeth to the other side. And I just think that's a really cute idea, and it's a way to jazz up your nursery in a really nice, easy thing to do. Because that took me, except from obviously because the drying took long, but that actually took me personally like literally no time at all. So yeah, I'm going to go see how I can get it on my wall, and then I'll show you guys. Okay guys, so what I did was I took the 2 top parts of my heart, and I put a bit of blue tack there and a bit there, and I hung it from my shelf. And I just think this is a really cute way. It's easy to just grab a paci out on the run, and it's just a really cute way to, and something to talk about when you're doing nursery tours and stuff. Obviously I know they fall out occasionally, but they're not actually going to fall out, they just kind of dangle a bit. This one's the best one because it stayed in so well. But it's just the shape of it. But yeah, thanks for watching guys, and I'll be back with the next DIY very soon.